Today we'll be exploring different kind of software that you can use for streaming, be you in respect of what you do online. As long as you stream online, you can use this software, and I'm going to make it much more easier. We're talking about the king of free software, which is called OBS. We call it Open Broadcast Software. It's actually used for streaming. It's a free software which can be used on any of the operating system you can think of. Windows, Mac OS, or Linux. It can actually work on them perfectly, but it's actually for beginners. When you want to up your game to the next level, you need to move into another software, which I'm going to mention next, which is vMix. vMix is also a broadcasting software, and vMix is going to give you 60 days free trial. When you try it, I can tell you, you might not want to leave it. I'm not saying you should settle down for vMix. I'm just saying, let's look at the comparison between all this software. But vMix is a very good software. You can record. It's having an inbuilt plugins on its own. You don't need to add in plugins. But for OBS, a lot of developers have actually done a good work by creating a lot of plugins which you can use to enhance your streaming, and which, if you want to stream on multiple platforms on OBS, you need a plugin to install to do that. But on vMix, you don't need it. It's already embedded into the system. And if you need to create a lower third and all those things, you need to create or introduce a third-party application in OBS to make it work effectively. But on vMix, you don't need to do that. It's embedded inside the software, and you can bring in, you can record as much as 4K, and you can stream as much as 4K. And let's look at this third one, which is Prism. Prism was actually designed for mobile. People that stream on the mobile, but they've gone a step further by having the desktop version, which make it much more easier. It is an advanced OBS. Yes, you get me right. An advanced OBS. If you look at the interface of OBS and Prism, they look alike, the same format, the same arrangement, just little tweak there and there. But they have inbuilt text, inbuilt, you can see when people are actually chatting, the response on the social media on your Prism. That is another game changer which they add into it. And you can also stream to multiple platforms from your Prism without any external plugin. It's actually embedded into Prism, which make it that's why I use the word a higher version of OBS. But I am not saying it's better than OBS, but what I'm saying is this. I'm just showing you the differences in all the software. The next one is called Wirecast. I actually started with Wirecast then, and I moved. And I'm not going to tell you the one I'm using actually, but Wirecast is a professional software for streaming, but it's a paid version. You need to pay. There's a monthly subscription for it, which is actually you're seeing on the screen right now. But if you're looking for a professional streaming software, you can opt on Wirecast. I'm not choosing for you, but you just have to look at what is going to fit in to what you have. You know, I said it in the initial, I said your system is the most important thing in your streaming business. Now, when they were teaching you in school, find X in streaming, your X that you're looking for is what? Your system. Your system is a determining factor of the software you use, and your system and the operating system will determine the kind of software you use. Now for OBS, I said it works on all systems, and vMix can only work on Windows, and that's just the only thing. For Windows, for Mac people, oh, forget about. Prism can work on Mac, and it can also work on Windows. And for Wirecast can work on both Windows and Mac as well. In our next video, we'll be looking at each of this software, how you can maximize this software for your own productivity.